What is good, YouTube? It's your boy the ZD Special, and today I've got a special video coming for y'all. As we all know, our glorious king LeBron James is looming on retirement, potentially after this season, who knows. But in this video, that's not going to be the case. Well, it is, but it's not. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So as you can see, LeBron is set to retire, but he's not quite done yet. We're going to be bringing him back into the league as a rookie, but not just any typical rookie. LeBron is going to have 99 everything. We're going to sim this as long as we can and see exactly how many MVPs, finals MVPs, all the awards he can rack up in that time. I don't know exactly how long this video is going to go, but I have a feeling that LeBron, wherever he gets drafted, is going to dominate from the rip. So let's get right into it. We're going to end this season, and well, I'm controlling the Lakers right now, but when we lose MVP, then who cares? So Luka's first. Okay. All right, so we're gonna sim the playoffs to see exactly how this shakes out. The Lakers are gonna advance to the conference finals, and they get eliminated by the Spurs, but that doesn't matter. LeBron is officially retired. His last game, he scored 8 points. Wow, impressive. Well, hopefully with this new LeBron, that is not the case. So as we get into the off season, we're just going to see where LeBron ends up. I'll let you guys know, and then we'll get right into it. All right, so I simmed the draft lottery, and the Wizards ended up with the first pick. So that is going to be LeBron James' new home for now. I'm going to have all the team automations set to on, so I'm not going to be controlling anything in this sim. I'm just going to be following LeBron, see exactly where he ends up in his career, and we will see exactly how that shakes out with him, again, having 99 everything. So let's go ahead and start the next season and see exactly how it goes. All right, so here's the year one rotation. Of course, LeBron starting at point guard. Everyone else in the lineup: Trey Johnson, Bilal Coulibaly, Jeremy Sohan, Alex Sarr, Keyshawn George, Buck Carrington, Cam Whitmore, and Malachi Branham rounding out the rotation. Oh, and also Will Riley, I guess. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and sim this season. I'm sure LeBron's going to put up some crazy numbers. So let's go ahead and see exactly how this first season goes. All right, so in LeBron's first season, the Wizards are already in the NBA Cup final against the Thunder. So I'm going to jump into this and see if we can maybe get a jump in, but potentially have the first award for LeBron, which would most likely be the NBA Cup MVP. Let's go ahead and see how this game goes. The Thunder are up early. We're coming back. No, we're not. They are pulling away. So looks like LeBron's going to have to wait at least another season to get that Cup MVP, or just the Cup in general. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and send the rest of the season. Not much else to see. All right, so season one has come to an end, and it looks like Wemby takes home the MVP. No LeBron yet, but he does, of course, win Rookie of the Year. That was kind of a given. His averages were 27, 11, and 9. 2 blocks, 2 steals a game in year one. Only up from here. Josh Giddey, 6th Man of the Year. Defensive player goes to Wemby. I was hoping LeBron might have a chance at that, but for as long as Wemby's in his prime, that'll probably not be the case. So we'll see exactly how long that takes to go into effect. But Jaden Ivey, most improved. He's on the Hawks now. And wow, Wemby just like swept the awards, honestly. Pistons look like they were the first seed in the East. LeBron makes All-NBA first team. Love to see that. I think I just missed that. Did he make defensive team as well? Okay, yeah, first team all defense, first team all rookie, all that good stuff. And we are the second seed in the East. Let's go ahead and see. We're playing round one. We're playing the Celtics. Honestly, that should be a pretty easy win. They're usually not that good in the sim. They went 500 for the season. They've got Pritchard, Derek White, yeah, all the same guys pretty much. And yeah, okay, so let's see how round one goes. We're gonna go here. Okay, let's go ahead and see how round one. All right, let's go ahead and see how round one goes. We lose game one, lose game two, lose game three, and we get swept by the Celtics in year one. Not what I was expecting, but of course LeBron has many years to go, so not the biggest deal in the world. Let's go ahead and see who wins the title. Thunder beat the Spurs, and they're playing the Timberwolves. Detroit and Boston in the conference finals. And Boston makes it to the finals once again. They lost to the Spurs in the first season, and the Thunder beat them in 7 games. So, of course, like I said, no LeBron James. Let's go ahead and get into Season 2, see what the rotation looks like, and get into it. Alright, so this is the Year 2 roster. Again, LeBron at point guard. No major changes aside from the fact the team signed Damian Lillard, who is retiring after this season, and he is the 8th man in the rotation, so he'll be backing up LeBron. But I'm pretty hopeful this season that LeBron can do something with this team. So let's go ahead and get to the end of the season and see if he can potentially bring home his first MVP. Alright, so Season 2 has come to an end. Wemby wins another MVP. Let's see, and another Defensive Player of the Year. Did not win Clutch Player. Brandon Miller is now on the Bulls. So LeBron, first team All-NBA, of course. First team All-Defense. That's all we need to see there. And it looks like we are the first seed this year, and we will be playing the Knicks. So let's go ahead and see how this matchup goes. They take Game 1. We take Game 2. Okay, we finally win a playoff game. Win Game 3. Win Game 4, and win Game 5. We're on to the second round. We're playing the Celtics again. Okay, that was our kryptonite last year. Let's see, they take Game 1. They take Game 2. We take Game 3. We take Game 4. We take Game 5. Let's simcast this one, see if we can get this series over with. And they're off to a pretty early lead. And okay, maybe they're going to force a Game 7. Yep, okay. We're going on to Game 7. And we're at home, so that's good. Okay, leading early. I think we're going to be heading to the conference finals finally. Well, I say that like it's not the second season of the sim. Alright, yep, we close them out. Let's go. LeBron has 27, 6, and 6 with 7 blocks. Kind of not even a block coming in clutch for sure. And let's look at his averages so far. So, first season he averaged 27, 11, and 9. Pretty much the same stats this season, except he shot a little bit better from the field. The playoffs, he's averaging 25, 12, 10, 1.9 steals, 2.3 blocks. But we are playing the Pistons in the conference finals. So we take Game 1, we lose Game 2, we take Game 3, lose Game 4, lose Game 5. Let's go ahead and simcast this one. Alright, Pistons are keeping the lead. It looks like we're pulling back. Okay. This one's looking close. Okay, down 5. Up and okay. I think the Pistons are gonna close this one out. Wait, yep, they do. Okay, we lose by 4. Still no championship yet for LeBron or MVP. The Pistons are playing the Spurs in the finals. Let's see how that goes. Pistons actually beat Wemby. Jalen Duren is your finals MVP. 25, 13, and 2. Duren's stats were nice, but they're not LeBron's stats. I don't really care. Let's go ahead and get into Season 3, see what the rotation's looking like, and hopefully have some better results. Alright, so here's the Year 3 lineup. LeBron at point guard. No other major changes. Trey Johnson's still here. Coulibaly, Keyshawn George, Sarr. Still got Sohan, Justin Edwards, Miles McBride, and Maxime Reynaud. So, pretty good lineup. I did make some adjustments to the lineup in terms of bench depth and all that stuff, so LeBron is going to play some more minutes. And obviously we finished last season as the first seed, so I'm hopeful for the same results this year as well. The only stop I'll make during this season is if we somehow make the NBA Cup Finals, see if LeBron can take home that Cup MVP. But aside from that, if we don't make it, you guys will see this team at the end of the season. So let's go ahead and see how they do. Alright, so LeBron is back in the Cup Finals against the Spurs, his arch nemesis so far, Wemby. Let's see if they can take them down. Starting off, we are leading up pretty early. Okay, close game, close game. Spurs are coming back. Nope, we're pulling away. And it looks like LeBron is going to bring home his first NBA Cup. Let's go. And does it show me the MVP? Okay, so I couldn't find for sure where exactly it confirms whether or not LeBron won the Cup MVP, but we did beat them by 7. LeBron had 38, 8, and 5 with 6 steals. Ridiculous efficiency. So I'm assuming once I get to the end of the season, it'll show everything that was won throughout the season, including MVP for the NBA Cup. Who knows? But yeah, the team is doing pretty well so far, 20-4. I'm pretty confident this team's going to finish as the first seed again, so I'll see you guys at the end of the season. All right, and finally, here is what we want to see. LeBron James takes home the MVP. He averaged 33, 13, and 11, 2.1 steals, 2 blocks, and once again, ridiculous efficiency. That's what you're going to get with 99 everything. CJ, okay, I have no idea who that is. 6th man of the year. Does he win Defensive Player of the Year? Nope, that still goes to Wemby. And NBA Cup MVP. Okay, so LeBron did win Cup MVP, like I expected. So he's got 2 MVPs under his belt now. One counts more than others, some might say. But let's go ahead and get into the playoff bracket. LeBron, first team All-NBA, first team All-Defense, of course. So we are going to be playing the Knicks once again in the first round. I'm just going to go ahead and sim past that because I don't think they're going to beat us. Nope. We're playing the Pistons second round, and we sweep them. And now we have the Celtics, and we're in the finals against Wemby. This is going to be a crazy series. Let's see if LeBron can take home his first ring. Game 1, the Spurs take. We take Game 2. They take Game 3. We take Game 4. Let's go ahead and simcast Game 5 and see if we can take the lead in this series. And the Spurs are leading this one pretty early. It's back and forth, back and forth. Okay, start it. Nope. Back and forth. Nope. Okay. Looks like the Spurs are going to take Game 5. We still have one game to potentially extend this series. So let's see if we can do that back in Washington. Okay, holding a lead. They're not really coming back so far. All right. Looks like we... Oh, okay. 55 seconds left. I'm going to go ahead and jump in, and let's see exactly what 99 everything LeBron looks like in the sim. All right, here we go. We got LeBron being guarded by Dylan Harper. He takes it straight to the lane, kicks it up to Sohan, and Sarr's going to get the ball. Hopefully back to LeBron. Here he goes. Got Josh Hart on him. Wemby coming to help. He puts it up, and it's in! Wizards take the lead. Let's go. Come on. We got to extend this series. Wemby's going to take it up the court. 7-5 point guard. That is insane. All right, and Sarr's playing some pretty good defense. Okay, where's the offensive 3? No, Wemby's going to put it right up and in. Wizards going to use the last timeout. Let's see if LeBron can win this game and go to Game 7. All right, 25 seconds left. Once again being guarded by Harper. 99 LeBron should not get stopped by him. He's going to go right in, and he puts it in. We're back up 1, 16 seconds left. LeBron telling everyone, you can't stop me. I got 99 everything. Let's go, baby. All right, big stop incoming here. LeBron guarding Harper. Probably should be on Wemby, to be honest, but Sarr's going to keep that matchup. And, okay, gets the Fox over to Carter Bryant. Wemby in the post. He fades over Sarr. That's an easy shot. Only 3 seconds left. And it looks like the Spurs might close this one out. LeBron full court. That is way off. Holy cow. And we lose in the finals to the Spurs. Can't be too mad at that. But Wemby's only getting older. LeBron, 99 everything. All right, so as I was simming through the offseason, I saw that the Wizards ended up with the 3rd overall pick. So hopefully that means we can get a pretty decent prospect in this draft. I'm not privy to the prospects in the 2029 NBA draft, but I'm assuming we're going to get someone good, and hopefully that leads to some championships. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start Season 4. All right, so here we go with the Year 4 rotation. The only major addition to the team is Lauri Markkanen coming off the bench, which will actually be huge in terms of our bench depth. So rotation looks pretty good. LeBron still doing his thing. Here are his averages so far for his career. Obviously, absolutely insane numbers there. So let's go ahead and get into the playoffs, where we are hopefully the first seed and hopefully bring LeBron his first championship. All right, here we are at the end of the season, where you can see LeBron wins his 2nd MVP and his first Defensive Player of the Year, finally climbing that mountain that is Wembanyama, all 7'6" of it. Pause. And okay, so we ended up with first team All-NBA, good stuff there. First team defensive, of course. And we were the first seed in the East. Checking out the team's record, we went 68-14, well and above the number 1 seed overall. The Lakers and Spurs were tied for number 1 in the West, but ultimately it went to the Lakers. So let's go ahead and get into the playoff bracket, see who we're playing round 1, which is going to be the Knicks once again. And let's see if we can potentially bring home the first championship of LeBron's new career. And we... We just lost in round 1 to the 8 seed Knicks? I simmed through that thinking that was just going to be an easy breezy series, but that was not the case. Wow, okay. I did not see that one coming. So once again, another lost season for LeBron James, but he does add some hardware to his cabinet or closet or shelf or whatever you want to say. But let's go ahead and just get through this season, where the Magic are going to be playing the Mavericks. Cooper Flag versus Franz Wagner and Paolo Banchero. Whew, man, okay. And Coop wins his first finals. Cool. Not LeBron, so I don't really care. Let's go ahead and get into the season 5. Alright, this is what I'm talking about. So I was simming through this offseason once again, and in the draft lottery, we end up with the #1 pick from the Clippers, and we have the 30th pick. So hopefully we draft an absolute stud and start winning some championships. But let's go ahead and get into season 5 and see if LeBron can finally win at least a championship. Alright, here we go with the year 5 rotation. Of course, LeBron, still with the Wizards. He did re-up on a 4-year contract. The most notable change is we did lose Trey Johnson. I'm not sure where he ended up, but now AJ Williams is starting with Koulibaly, Keyshawn George, Alex Sarr. Ryan Rollins was picked up in the offseason as well, and Markkanen's obviously still pretty serviceable at an 83 overall. And Jalil Bethea, he was drafted in 2028, hadn't got much PT, but he'll get the opportunity this season. And then with the #1 overall pick in this last draft, we drafted Mohamed Dabone. He's only playing 14 minutes, so I'm not sure if he's going to end up being a bust or actually helpful for this team. But let's go ahead and get to the playoffs and see where this team ends up. Alright, I did have to pause the sim because the team is back in the NBA Cup Finals playing the Grizzlies. And I believe at one point I saw that they traded for Chet Holmgren. They traded Ja for Chet Holmgren. Obviously, they made some changes since then. DeJounte Murray is their starting point guard now. Let's see exactly how this game goes. We are the first seed, I think, in the East as of right now. And they're pulling away pretty early. Now it's back and forth. Okay, close game. Might be able to jump in and see if LeBron can close out his second NBA Cup MVP. And we're down 3. Tie game, minute 24. Let's go ahead and jump in and see if LeBron can win this game for the Wizards. Alright, here we go. Jumping in. And I don't see LeBron. Oh, there's LeBron. Okay. Gets to Ryan Rollins. LeBron gets the ball. He's up top. I think that might be Tyron Stokes on him, if I had to guess. He's going to take him into the lane. Puts it up. He's stopped. Stokes with the rebound. Guarded by LeBron. Chet over to DeJounte Murray. Got Jaren Jackson posting up. Keyshawn George. It's kind of a mismatch. He's going to put it up. And it's off. George with the rebound.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Vertage with the ball. Okay. Yep. Over to LeBron. You guys know what to do. LeBron gets into the lane. Into Sarr. Dunks it up. And it's in. And we're up with 30-something seconds left. We have 36 seconds. All right, come on. Keyshawn George guarding Jaren Jackson again. See if we can get a stop. Posting him up, fade away. That one's off. Edie with the putback. Another giant getting in the way of LeBron. All right, LeBron being guarded by Murray now. 15 seconds left. Dribbling out the clock. Hopefully we don't put up some stupid shot. Alright, he's really taking his time here. Gets into the paint. Kicks it out. Over to Markkanen. Gets back to Rollins. He puts up a 3. And it's off. And this game's going to overtime. We're back down to a minute 26 left. And the Wizards are up 2. We're going to go ahead and jump in. And LeBron's at the line. He's got 25 and 11 so far. Puts up the first free throw. That was good. You know, with a 99, he ain't missing none of those. Hopefully not on the screen anyways. Let's see. And the second one is good as well. All right. Up 4. Minute 26 left. He's guarding DeJounte Murray once again. Jaren Jackson has Markkanen in the post now. Wow. How do you miss that? Sidebar, I really do not like Jaren Jackson. I think he's one of the most overrated players as Alex R dunks the ball down. But that shot is just indicative of my opinion there. He is probably one of the softest big men in the league. Anyways, this video is not about Jaren Jackson Jr. It's about LeBron James. He's taking it into the paint. Jaren Jackson out to DeJounte Murray, being guarded by LeBron. Pretty good screen there by Stokes. And he puts it back up, and it's a miss. Let's see, it's going to get to LeBron. Almost a steal. And I don't know why he didn't just kick that out. And Sarr shoots a three. What are we rushing for? All right, we're up 6, 29 seconds left. And Jackson gets a wide open three. All right, good thing is we still have a timeout. We're up 3 with less than a full shot clock remaining. Gets into Rollins. Hopefully he can hit some free throws. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a 99. So let's go ahead and see how this one goes. He makes the first one. Okay, the Grizzlies do still have 2 timeouts. And makes the second. Okay. Up 5. I think this game's over. But let's go ahead and make sure. All right, DeJounte's going to dribble it against LeBron. Out to Stokes. Over to Jaren Jackson. I don't know why they're not trying to shoot the ball. He shoots it. He misses. And this one's over. LeBron hopefully brings home the NBA Cup MVP. Added to that cabinet of hardware. And we're going to roll on the rest of the season. Alright, so the rest of the season went just about as you would expect. The Wizards went 67-15, first seed overall, and LeBron is once again the MVP, averaging 27.7, 13.9 rebounds, 10.5 assists, 2.3 steals, 1.7 blocks. Let's see if we win Defensive Player of the Year, and we do. Second of the video for LeBron, along with 3 MVPs. So, first team All-NBA, first team All-Defense. We already know those are pretty much going to be assumed. Now let's get into the playoffs. Hopefully we don't get first rounded this year. I'm going to take this one pretty slow, just out of caution. Game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to the Celtics. We lose Game 3. We win Game 4. Let's see if we can win Game 5. We lose Game 5. And we get eliminated again in the first round. I don't know what is wrong with this team. We're pretty loaded, of course, with a 9-9 everything LeBron James. Is only, I think, 23 at this point. But we lose once again in the first round. I'm going to go ahead and get into Season 6 and see if maybe this team can make some acquisitions, or maybe LeBron will leave. I don't know. I think he still has a few years on his contract. Oh, he did just re-up once again. He's got a 5-year extension for $273 million. So he's sticking around for a while. Hopefully this team can put something together around him. But he is racking up the awards. So let's go ahead and get into Season 6 and see if this team can hopefully win a championship. Alright, here we go with the rotations for year 6. So, of course, LeBron's still there. No major changes aside from the fact I did put Sarr at power forward and moved Daboni up to our starting center. He jumped up to an 86, so I think his progression is going to look pretty nice by the end of things. So, the rotation looks nice. Let's go ahead and see what year 6 brings. Hopefully a championship, hopefully not a first round out, but that remains to be seen. And by the way, I'm probably not going to jump into the NBA Cup games anymore, just because there's not really a whole lot to see there. I'm pretty sure we're going to end up winning a whole bunch of those, so I'll just let you guys know how that ends by, the end of the season. But the most important thing we really care about at this point is getting some championships for LeBron. So without further ado, let's see the end of Season 6 and see where this team ends up. Alright, we're at the end of year 6. The team went 62-20, and LeBron is once again the MVP. A lot lighter scoring numbers, 24, 13, and 10.6, 2.3 steals, 2.2 blocks, and he takes home Defensive Player of the Year as well, so we'll add a couple more trophies to LeBron's resume. Now, the biggest thing that I care about now is let's see if we can get past the first round. Definitely didn't think I'd be saying that in year 6 of the sim. Hopefully, we would have had a couple championships at this point, but that is not the case. Hopefully that changes this season. We're playing the Bulls, and let's see. We're down 2-3. What is wrong with this team? Okay, LeBron is playing 42 minutes now. I don't know why this team cannot just get past the first round. Like, it is mind-boggling. Okay, Game 6. Okay, taking a good lead. Let's hopefully close out Game 7. All right, yep. LeBron put up 24, 17, and 8. Cool. Let's get into Game 7. Hopefully take this one home. Please do not choke another first-round matchup. We're down early. I do not like the looks of that. And, okay, team's fighting back. And, okay. All right. Okay. We finally closed out a first-round series. That was unnecessarily nerve-wracking. Boney puts up 28, 8, and 5. So let's see. We're playing the Celtics again. That's been a team we've struggled with throughout the sim so far. We do lose game 1. We do lose game 2. I'm just going to go ahead and simcast game 3. Hopefully we do not go down 3-0 here. That would be tragic. And they are just not letting up at all. Okay. So we are down 3-0 in the second round. Game 4, I'm just going to sim this one. Let's see if we can take it. We don't. We get swept out of the second round. We've only made 1 final so far this video. That's tough. But LeBron does win another MVP, another defensive player, and the team did not make the Cup Finals this year, so we won't be adding that trophy there. But man, we're entering year 7. LeBron has still not won a championship with this team. Hopefully he reconsiders and ends up getting traded or signed somewhere else. I don't know. But this season, the Magic and Grizzlies are in the finals, and the Magic end up taking this one. Paolo Banchero is your finals MVP. All right, let's get into year 7. Hopefully see some better playoff results. And all right, here is the rotation for year 7. Once again, no major changes by the team. DeBoney is up to a 90 overall. They didn't really sign anybody in the offseason either, so pretty much the same bench, except for it looks like Jermaine Lucas is rounding out our 9th spot now. So hopefully this season, like I said, we can make at least the conference finals. I guess I have really low expectations at this point. I really thought the Wizards would be a better team for him, considering all their draft capital and everything. But let's go ahead and get to the end of the season and see if we can get the 1st seed and win the championship this year. All right, so the end of year 7, the team went 71-11, and LeBron is your MVP. Once again, 26, 12, and 10. The scoring has gone up just a little bit, and he does win defensive player again as well. He's racking those up. So let's see the playoff bracket. Hopefully we're not playing the Celtics. Okay, we're playing the Bucks, and I imagine that's an easy series. 4-0. Now we're playing the Pacers, 5 seed. We win game 1, win game 2, lose game 3, we win game 4. All right, we're in the conference finals finally. We're playing the Magic. They've made the finals a couple times. But let's see if we can take them down. We win game 1, win game 2, win game 3, and we're back in the finals. All right, we are playing the Mavericks, who have Cooper Flag on the other side, 22, 7, and 4. LeBron averaged only 20, 10, and 8 in the conference finals. Only shot 28% from 3, but this should hopefully be LeBron's first ring of the video. Here we go. Game 1, we take it. Game 2, we take. Game 3, we win. And Game 4, finally we get a championship. LeBron is the finals MVP. Love to see that. On to a good start. Looking at the team, we are looking pretty good. Let's see. All right, so great end of the season there. Let's see if this team can keep it rolling going into year 8. I'll let you guys know how the team does. Year 8, LeBron takes home another MVP, 24, 12, and 10. And he takes home defensive player as well. So those 2 awards, he's pretty much just perennially winning at this point. Getting onto the playoff bracket. We're 1st seed. We went 70-12? Yep, and we won each game by 15.8 points. The only really competent team in the conference is the Magic aside from us. The West, Wemby's still atop there. No surprise. Let's see round 1. We're playing the Raptors. We take that game in a sweep. Well, that series in a sweep, I should say. Now we're playing the Knicks. We sweep them. We're playing the Bucks. This is Giannis's last season, I think. Pretty sure he's still on the team. Yep, he's still there. Let's see if we can take them out. And we do. Sweep on our way to the finals, but now we have to play Wemby. He averaged 4.6 blocks in the conference finals. Holy smokes. LeBron averaged 25, 10, and 6.5. And let's see, this is going to be another tough series against them. They take game 1. We take game 2. They take game 3 and game 4. Let's see, maybe if I shorten the rotation up a little bit, if that helps. Let's go ahead and simcast this one. All right, looks like we're going to take this one pretty handily, unless they come back. Holding our lead, holding our lead. Come on, do not let this one go, please. Okay, we win by 3. That one was close. Game 6. All right, taking the lead early here as well, but they're fighting back as always. Okay, they're making this one really scary, but it looks like we're going to take that one by 3 again. And now we're on to game 7, 3-1 comeback. Can LeBron do it for a second time? This time in, I guess, a slightly different universe. We're up big. It looks like we're going to close them out. They're coming back, though. Okay, nope, we close this one out. LeBron wins ring number 2 of the sim. 36, 17, 8, 5, and 12 in the closeout game. Wemby did his best. He had 28 and 10. They've got Trae Young in the San Antonio as well. But we take that when LeBron averages 28, 12, and 10 on his way to his second championship and second finals MVP. Let's get on to year 9. Alright, as you can see at the top of the screen, all the way up there, it's kind of starting to get filled up with all this hardware. But LeBron now has 6 MVPs, 2 finals MVPs, 5 Defensive Player of the Years, and he has won 3 NBA Cup MVPs. They did win the one last year. I just didn't really go over it too much. But this is the rotation going into year 9. LeBron obviously still here. DeBoney's a 93. AJ Williams is at 90, and the rest of the team is pretty well-rounded as well. So deep rotation going into year 9. Let's see if we can get home another championship for LeBron and the Washington Wizards. All right, here we are at the end of year 9. LeBron takes home his 7th MVP of the video, only averaging 21, 11, and 9. Of course, the shooting percentages are really solid. Defensive player takes home that as well. And we are in the playoffs as the first seed. The team went 65 and 17 this season. Really no team close to us in our conference. The Spurs are finally starting to come back to earth without their alien carrying things over there in San Antonio.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
The Thunder, though, are 60 and 22. Let's see if we can take home another championship. We're playing the Celtics, our biggest weakness so far this video, I would say. Let's see if we can take them out in round 1, and we do in 5 games. Now we're playing the Raptors. We take them out in 5 games. We're playing the Magic, and it's ooh, that was close. All right, we're up 3-2. Let's see if we can close out game 6. Nope, it's going to game 7. We have to jump into this one. Let's go ahead and simcast. Oh, we got a pretty big lead early. Okay, maybe I don't have to worry too much about that. Okay, yep. Wait, they're coming back. No, they're not. Okay, we take home game 7. And we're on to the finals. When we'll be playing either the Thunder or the Spurs. Let's see who takes that game. The Spurs win it. And LeBron is only really not averaging that many points at all. 18, 9, and 8 for him in the conference finals. Victor Wembanyama wins the Western Conference MVP, 31 and 10 in that series. How are our guys doing so far? DeBoney is leading the team in scoring. I might have to fix that. I haven't really done any roster changes other than rotation adjustments, but I'm probably gonna take LeBron's shot tendency up a little bit, or just reduce DeBoney's a little bit. Yeah, okay. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, let's fix this up real quick, and then we'll get into this in. Okay, all the tendencies are fixed up. There were a couple of auto-generated players that had a 95 touch tendency, so I dropped all that kind of stuff, and we're back in the finals. We're playing the Spurs. Let's see, we lose game 1, we take game 2, we take game 3, we take game 4, and we take game 5. LeBron takes home the finals MVP and, of course, the NBA championship. That'll make his 3rd for the video. Let's see what year 10 brings to the table with this 99 overall rating. Alright, here's the rotation going into year 10 of the sim. AJ Williams up to a 91, DeBoney up to a 94. Everyone else is pretty much the same. We did pick up Cody Williams and Nickeil Alexander-Walker, along with Tyrese Proctor, so a couple new faces in the rotation, but the same mission is still in front of us. Let's win another championship and hopefully just rack up some more awards for LeBron. Alright, another 70 season win season.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Under the belt for the Wizards as LeBron takes home another MVP, 24.7, 10.5, 9.6, and he also wins Defensive Player of the Year as well. So we're now up to 8 MVPs and 7 Defensive Player of the Years. I figured someone would at least break the streak once, but he is not stopping. As we go into the playoffs, we are going to be playing the Miami Heat first round. Let's go ahead and take them out as we are down 3-1. Awesome. Okay, we're going to shorten up the rotation and hopefully don't have to worry about losing this series. We do take game 5. We take game 6, and I'm not even going to simcast this one. I know we're moving on. And we're on to the second round. We come back 3-1 in the first round. Now we're playing the Knicks. Let's see. We win game 1. We win game 2. Win game 3. And we sweep second round to go on to the conference finals to play the Magic. And let's see. They take game 1 and game 2 and game 3. Holy moly. Okay. Last ditch effort. Let's see if this helps at all. We get swept by the Magic. Not going to get another championship this year, but we are going to add another MVP and defensive player to LeBron's resume. And if you didn't see by the trophy case up at the top of the screen, LeBron just had to go ahead and throw away the Cup MVPs. They were just taking up way too much room, collecting dust. So, yeah, those are gone. Spurs take the finals against the Magic. Wemby wins another finals MVP. How many does he have so far this video? He has 3 championships, 3 MVPs. So obviously took a couple away from LeBron. But we're going to get on to season 11. And hopefully this team can get back to its winning ways and get back to the finals. Alright, here we go with the year 11 rotation. LeBron, AJ Williams, Koulibaly, Keyshawn George, and Deboni. We picked up Danny Wolf. Everyone else is pretty much the same. So let's go ahead and see how this season goes for the guys. And hopefully we can get back to the finals. Alright, here we are at the end of year 11. LeBron with another MVP. He does lose Defensive Player of the Year to Wembanyama this year, so that streak is over. Going into the playoffs, we are the first seed. I think we ended... What did we end? We ended 72-10, so we're getting close to breaking the actual win record. But we are going to be playing the Nets in the first round. Let's see. We take that series in a sweep. We're playing the Magic second round. Win that one in a sweep. Playing the Knicks, we win that one in a sweep, and now we're playing the Warriors in the finals. Let's see, we take game 1, take game 2, take game 3, and we sweep all the way through the playoffs. LeBron is your finals MVP, 31.5, 11, 7.5, 3.8 steals, and 2.3 blocks, showing no signs of slowing down. So he adds his 4th championship, 4th finals MVP, and of course, his 9th regular season MVP this season. Let's get into year 12 and see if this team can repeat the same success. Alright, before we start season 12, I just wanted to check in and see on LeBron's, I guess, career high so far. So his career high for points is 54. His career high for three-pointers made is only 5. 19 free throws made, 26 rebounds, 22 assists, 8 steals, 8 blocks, and he played an hour in a game. I'm sure he's done that at least once in his career to this point in real life. But without further ado, the rotations for this season are looking something like this. Alright, so here's the year 12 rotation. LeBron at point guard, still have AJ Williams, Koulibaly, Keyshawn George, Deboni at center. Got Danny Wolf off the bench, Kamenia, Ben Serif, and Isaiah Harwell. So yeah, this should be another pretty easy season for us, but let's go ahead and see how it shakes out. Alright, here we are, the end of year 12. LeBron captures his 10th MVP of the video and his 8th defensive player of the video. Obviously first team, we already know how that goes. Let's get into the playoffs. We're playing the Hawks round 1, and okay, 2-2, and we take game 6 to close out the series. Now we're playing the Nets, another close series it looks like. Let's see, we take game 5, take game 6, we're on to the conference finals. We're playing the Hornets. They're up 3-1, and they eliminate us in the conference finals to go to the finals, and they're playing the Warriors, and the Warriors take that one. So we don't add another championship this season. Let's go ahead and get into season 13. Alright, here we go with the year 13 rotation. LeBron at point guard, AJ Williams still here, Koulibaly, Keyshawn George, Deboni. Bench, we picked up Jace Richardson, Jakushionis, I don't know how to say that, Kamenia, and Danny Wolf rounding out the end of the bench. So once again, solid, deep team. LeBron still a 99. I'm not sure when he's going to start regressing, but let's go ahead and see how this season goes. Alright, here we are at the end of year 13. LeBron wins another MVP, also takes home the Defensive Player of the Year. So LeBron now at 11 and 9 Defensive Player of the Years, but we were only the 3rd seed this season Taking a look at the rest of the conference, the Hornets went 64-18, and the Hawks are 56-26. So by no means is this going to be a cakewalk to the finals like I was hoping it was going to be. So let's go ahead and see. We're not having to worry about any play-in teams this year. We do beat the Pacers in 5. Now we're playing the Hawks in the second round. We take game 1, take game 2, take game 3, and we're on to the conference finals where we'll play Boston once again. I feel like that's probably like the 7th time we've played them in this video. And we're down 1, down 2. All right, up to a 1-2 series. They're up 3-1, and they advance to the finals. Man, this team is looking rough. I'm not sure what's going on, but we just cannot get to the championship hardly at all with a 99 overall everything LeBron James. Now that we're at this point in the video, if you're still watching, first off, thank you very much. Appreciate your guys' support. But my question for anyone that's still watching, do you guys think LeBron and the Lakers are going to win another championship? I say no. LeBron probably has at least maybe no more than 2 years left, including this season. But with how deep the league is right now, I'm not sure they're going to do it. But if you think so, let me know in the comments. And without further ado, let's get into season 14. And as we look at player progression in this offseason, LeBron is finally starting to progress just a little bit. He's now a 98 overall. I'm not sure exactly what stats went down. Can I look at that? Yeah, let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, so his layup is down to an 86. 3-point is dropping. Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff that's starting to go down. So this might be towards the end of his career. He is only 31, but he's definitely not going to be a 99 everything for much longer. Well, he's technically not anymore. So let's see how this season goes. Hopefully we can bring home at least another championship or 2 for LeBron by the end of this video. Alright, and as we can see, LeBron's MVP streak has come to an end. CJ Rosser wins the MVP for the Warriors. He does win Defensive Player of the Year though, so we'll go ahead and add that on. But everything else is starting to look pretty bleak for the Wizards as we finished the 3rd seed once again. We jumped up to 2nd. Okay, so we finished as the 2nd seed. That's good. All right, and we're playing the Heat. We beat them in round 1. Round 2, game 7 against the Pacers. Let's see how this one goes. All right, here we go, jumping into game 7. Let's see if we can advance. Okay, we got a pretty big lead early, and it looks like we're gonna pull away. So we're gonna, wow, okay. They put up 134. We put up 151 in the closeout game. LeBron with 42, 7, and 3. We're playing the Hornets in the conference finals again. And let's see, we lose game 1, lose game 2. And just like that, we get swept out of the playoffs. Yeah, I don't know. This team might be done. I'm going to give this another season, see if LeBron can bring at least one more home. But so far, we're at 11 MVPs, 4 championships, 4 finals MVPs, and 10 defensive players of the years. Defensive player of the years. Anyways, yeah, so we got one more season to go. Obviously, I would say 11 MVPs and 10 DPOIs is a pretty successful career, but I'll let you guys be the judge of that. Let's give it one more go and see if LeBron can close this video out on a good note. Alright, I'm jumping into season 15. Mitt will almost end of the season because we are fighting for a play-in spot, not even a playoff spot. We are the 8th seed right now in the East, so it's not even 100% that we're even going to make the playoffs. So I'm just going to go game by game, see how this goes. This might be the end of LeBron's incredible run so far in this video. We lose that game. We drop down to 9th. Okay, we beat the Blazers. We're at 8. Okay. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Okay, we win another game. Alright. We lose by 49 to the Knicks. I think this team might be done. Okay, we finished as the 9th seed. LeBron somehow wins MVP. I mean, those are incredible stats, but the team might not even actually make the playoffs. 29, 12, and 9. He does win another Defensive Player of the Year. So he's going to finish the video, most likely, with 12 MVPs, 11 Defensive Player of the Years, and then 4 championships, 4 Finals MVPs. Let's see who we're playing in the play-in. Gotta scroll all the way over here for that. We're playing the Celtics. This could not be a worse result because I'm not very confident this team can beat them. Alright, let's get into this playoff game and see if LeBron can keep this team alive. And so far, it's a pretty close game. Alright, they're taking the lead, and it looks like we might actually close this one out with a win. But now they're pushing back. Okay, no, we advance. We're on to the final play-in game, and we have to win this to get in. So let's see if we can beat the Knicks. They're the 7th seed, and we're at MSG. Alright, wait, we might actually make the playoffs. Okay, wait. Oh man, this one's coming down to the wire. Alright, we got 2 minutes left. It's tie game 120. This is LeBron's last chance at another championship. Let's see if we can close this out and move on to the playoffs. Alright, here we go. Obviously a bunch of randomly generated players. Looks like Koulibaly is on the Knicks now. I don't even know who half these guys are on the court. But LeBron is there, that's all I know. He's guarding some guy. Oh, good steal by Harrelson up to LeBron. He's going to take that one in. Slam it home. Up 2. Good start to this one. Alright, ball back into New York. We're still up 2. He gets right to the lane. Kicks it out to Diggs for 3. That one's off. Board to Devoney. Harrelson with the ball. Gets it to LeBron. It looks like he's going to take it right to the lane again. Gets it in. It's another bucket. We're up 4. LeBron does not want to see this one end.
Another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
All right, minute 25 left. Koulibaly in the corner. The traitor gets a screen. He's going to take it into the lane. Gets a dunk! And now we're only up 2. All right, ball back. 1:16 to go. LeBron's just going to take this one straight into the paint. Gets it into Devoney. It's a dunk. We're up 4 again.
Telling their team this is a tight one. We need full effort.
All right, almost a minute left in this game. We're up 4. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Defense, a familiar tune.
LeBron James on the weak side. Diggs gets it in. Thornton for 3. He misses a 3. And okay, it's gonna get to LeBron. Passes it in. Another dunk. Quaintance. Jaden Quaintance? That's a funny name. Okay. Well, we're up 6. It looks like we might actually close this one out and move on to the first seed matchup. I'm not sure who that is right now. But Diggs is going to take a mid-range. He makes it. We're up 4. Okay, let's get the ball in. Okay, let's get the ball in. Up to LeBron. Alright, he's going to dump it in. Devoney, another dunk! And it looks like we're going to, thankfully, squeak by in this final play-in game. Alright, so I simcasted the rest. We only ended up winning by 1, but LeBron does move on to the playoffs. He put up 32, 17, and 15 in this closeout game. He did have 8 turnovers, though. So let's go ahead and see who we're playing in the first round. Alright, we are playing the Hornets. I'm going to do whatever I can to make this rotation viable for this game. Turn this down. This has got to be, like, we got to bring this home. I don't even know. Help defense. We need all the help we can get. Need everyone locked in. If you're not locked in, you're getting taken out. And I'm going to bump this up a little bit. Let's see what they do with the rotation. Okay. LeBron's playing 39. AJ Williams 40. Harrelson at 34. Quaintance at 35. And then Devoney at 40 minutes as well. Let's see if we can take this game by game. If we can take this series. We do win game 1. We lose game 2. We lose game 3. Okay, we win game 4. Okay, we lose game 5. This is it right here. Elimination game. Can we force a game 7? Okay, we're holding a pretty big lead early. No signs of a comeback so far. Okay, looks like we're going to force game 7. LeBron puts up 33, 14, and 11. Game 7. Do or die right here. And let's see if the guys can bring it home. It's a close game still. Okay, they're fighting. It's close. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, up 4. I don't know who's the ball. We're going to jump in with 18 seconds left and see how this one ends. Hopefully we can close this out and take down the first seed as the 8th seed in this playoffs. Alright, the Hornets have the ball. 2-point game. Let's see what happens here. 10 seconds left. I don't see LaMelo anywhere. He might be retired. Who knows? LeBron guarding the ball. It gets over to it. Just and he blasts a 3. Oh, we're down 1 with 2.9. This might be the end of an historic run from LeBron. Alright, I'm delirious at this point. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's probably going to get to LeBron here, but maybe not. Okay, I don't know what he's doing. He's running out of bounds. Gets into Harrelson Jackson for 3. Shoots a fade! And LeBron didn't even touch the ball. And just like that, the Wizards are eliminated. And that's going to bring an end to the video. But before I do, I'm going to check out LeBron's final stats. Alright, so here in final review of LeBron's stats, he only won 4 championships, 4 finals MVPs, but of course he did win 12 MVPs, 11 Defensive Player of the Years. And then looking at his totals for his career, he ended up averaging 26, 11, and 9.9, just shy of a triple-double, 2.1 steals, 1.9 blocks, shot ridiculous efficiency, 59 from the field, 43 from 3, and 97 from the line. Total points, he had 32,000 points, 14,000 rebounds, 12,000 assists, 2.6 thousand steals, 2.3 thousand blocks, a lot of turnovers. And then let's take a look at his career highs. Alright, so the most points he ever scored in a game was 54. Nothing else really changed. He did make 6 3-pointers in a game once, so that's, I guess, improvement. 22 assists, 26 rebounds, and of course he still has career highs of 8 steals and 8 blocks in a game. Alright, so that's going to do it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you subscribe, leave a like on the video, leave a comment on what you guys want to see next. But until next time, that's going to do it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.